It has been so busy around here on the farm. We've been harvesting late summer crops and fall crops of lettuce, arugula, making salad mixes for customers, peppers, eggplants, cherry tomatoes, herbs, and many other things. And on top of all this, we have 2 big trips coming up where I will be away from the farm. And let's talk about the second trip first. On that second trip, I plan to go to Rose Creek Farm where Curtis Stone will be holding a profitable market gardening workshop. And I'm so pumped up about that. But while I'm away, Lacie here will be holding down the farm all by herself with the kids. She'll be watering taking care of all the crops, taking care of the ducks, taking care of the chickens, the dogs, and all the kids. So, send her some encouragement because she's going to be holding it down, but she's going to do great. And on the first trip, the trip that I'll be taking with the whole family before the trip to Rose Creek Farm, we will be going away to celebrate the Feast of Tabernacles. Historically, societies were agriculturally based, and this feast was in connection with the great fall harvest that came at the end of the year. So, people celebrating this feast would save 10% of the blessings that they received throughout the year to come celebrate this feast together and give God thanks for the blessings they received. They would also live in temporary dwellings, temporary housing, as they were keeping this feast. In times past, this feast was kept in Jerusalem, but today, for various reasons, we keep it in various parts of the world. So we will be going away to celebrate this feast, this festival, in Northern Kentucky. And I'm so pumped up about it because one of the things that we're going to be doing while away on this celebration of this fall harvest, we will be going to the Ark Encounter. And we will also be going to the Creation Museum. In years past, we've kept this feast in places like Jamaica. When we were in Jamaica, we were in Ocho Rios, and it was a beautiful resort. What was one of your favorite things about Jamaica?
It was an all-inclusive resort, and I didn't have to cook. That was wonderful, and it had amazing food. So, I think I gained like 8 pounds. That's terrible, but the food was so good.
I really like Jamaica. It was one of the most romantic places that I've ever been. But Lacey's right. I really like the food. The food was absolutely fantastic. The best food I have ever had. And the best steak that I've ever had was in Jamaica. It was fantastic. They had jerk chicken. It was delicious. I'm not usually a big dessert person, but they had desserts that weren't so sugary. They were just more fruit flavor, and I really liked them. We also went to Guatemala. And I recommend that every American travel outside the country whenever you can. Especially go to a country that is not as affluent as ours is. It is a neat experience, and I remember that looking at the people, seeing that they had less material goods than we have in general here in the United States, and noticing that with their less material goods, that they seem to be more content than we are. And that really stood out to me. But another thing I really liked about Guatemala is their beautiful countrysides. The landscape was a blend of mountains with rolling hills, and you could see where the people worked the land because there was corn growing all over the place. We also saw on Lake Atitlan just some beautiful volcanoes that just sit right on the horizon. You could see these volcanoes, and they were absolutely gorgeous. We also went to a botanical garden, and that was where I saw one of the most maintained gardens I'd ever seen.
It was gorgeous. And to get around the town we were in Panajachel, you could hire these little taxis, and they were called tuk-tuks, and that's how we got around town. Now if you wanted to travel further, the local people, they travel on these buses they're really awesome looking. They're school buses, but they have painted them all these beautiful colors, and every single one is different.
When I saw them, they're just so colorful. I think of Ric Flair, and it's just like, woo, because these buses have this flair and this color to just pop. Another place that we went to was Helen, Georgia. This time we stayed in the United States. And we had somebody along with us this time that we didn't have before. A little somebody whose name was Sailor. Yep, she was just born and Lacie was still recovering and we had the newborn, so we didn't venture out quite as much. And look who joined us this time. Give me a 5. Yeah!
And for the next 5 years, we went to Florida. We were in Panama City for a couple years, and then we were closer to Clearwater. And here are some videos of us on the beach.
Go Sailor, run! One of the things that I remember from back then was Sailor really liked the show Dinosaur Train. And as a gift for her for the feast, we got her these dinosaur feet. And she just walked around in it, and you just gotta check it out. So here's your gift. Here you go, here's your gift. Happy feast.
Happy feast.
Mommy's giving you a gift. Can you open it? What is your gift?
Who is it?
Bunny. He's red. He's roaring.
He is roaring.
It's up to feast.
Yeah.
Well, here, you got something else in here, too. The dinosaur feet.
Ooh, can I see your dinosaur feet? Let me see it again. Ooh, is that Buddy?
He's roaring.
Here we go, put your foot in.
Rex. T-Rex. Dinosaur. I can see, Daddy. I come. I come.
Oh, no, don't eat me. It's this big Tyrannosaurus Rex.
And something else that was really cool that we got to do, and this was a place that I really recommend if you're ever in Panama City, is we checked out Gulf World and got to see dolphins just spinning and jumping out of the water, and it was fantastic. What is it? Yeah. Sailor, what is that?
Tortoise.
Good job. Can you point to it? Oh, yeah. Are they herbivores? What are they? Good job. Where's the dolphins at, Sailor? Can you point at them?
I'm getting out of bed, reaching for the water glass. I need to cool my head. Yesterday evening's all a mess, and I know you're still in town. You should know I've seen you when you walk around, and there's no
And just last year, we were in Gatlinburg, Tennessee. And I still remember, and it's kind of funny, but they didn't think it was funny at the time. We walked by the Ripley's, believe it or not, and there was this dinosaur, this T-Rex that was right on the top of the building. And it would move, it would come down, and then it would roar at you. And it just scared us so much. It was quite funny. But we also went to this really neat aquarium there, and it was absolutely fantastic. Hey, can you see yourself? That's Micah. Say hey. Well, that's it for this vlog episode. We'll probably release 1 or 2 more before we actually get to see the Ark and all that. So hope you'll join us. See ya next time.
Bye.
Next time, Gadget. Next time.